Rodney King, Trayvon Martin, George Floyd. In this video, I'm going to discuss the only true way that you can arm yourself against the brutality of the police. Every so often, police officers, for whatever reason, get out of control and they brutalize an individual, typically a black man making a traffic infraction. The thing that happens next is a march begins. People are outraged. It's shown all over America, and sometimes the brutality is so bad that it's shown all over the world. And people break out in riots. People demand justice. People march for weeks on end. It dies down, it goes away, and inevitably it happens again. Why is this? Stay with me, and it's important that you listen through the entire video in order to understand why what I'm saying is vitally important. My name is Rod Batiste. I am a former middleweight champion of the world in full contact karate. And in that venue, I discuss safety in all areas. And today's topic just happens to be safety against the police. And there really is only one way to defend yourself against police brutality. I'm about to engage you in that topic right now. I talked to a young man the other day, and I said to him, it was the midterm elections. And I said, hey man, are you gonna vote? He looked me square in the eyes and he said, man, shit, I ain't gonna get involved in all that mess. They're gonna do what they wanna do anyway. I'm not even gonna be bothered with it. And to me, what he was doing is saying exactly what he'd been trained to do, which is take a big stance against the one thing that will guarantee freedom and safety. That's voting. Question. Who is the largest, or what is the largest, the second largest voting bloc in America? Well, the number one voting bloc, the most important voting bloc in America is the National Rifle Association, the NRA. The second largest voting bloc in America are police unions. There are over 18,000 police stations across the country. They condense their forces, they consolidate their energy, and they move as a unit of voting blocs. Did you know that you can vote in the sheriff? You can vote in the district attorney. You can, vote in a judge. Did you know that? You can vote in the superintendent, state superintendent. You can vote in people on school boards. So what does that mean? I mean, I can't be bothered with such a thing as voting. Here's what it means. The police unions vote in the district attorney. The district attorney is making in excess of maybe $250,000 a year, $250,000 annually. When that district attorney gets a police officer whose union has voted him in the position, and then they get a black man who only votes for president, and he has to make a determination and side with one or the other, 99.9% of the time, he's going to go with the person that has voted him in. Okay, this is just human nature. He's got self-preservation. He wants to keep his job. He wants to keep his livelihood. He wants to keep his lifestyle. And if you think about it, right, this is really the control. This is the power that the police have over the district attorney. Okay, and so my argument is this. When the Black Lives Matter people are responding to an injustice that's been done against one of our people, instead of them walking with flags, demanding justice. What they should be doing is walking with flags and banners that say, "We're watching you, Mr. District Attorney, and we vote." The key is, if an injustice happens in a certain neighborhood, typically a black neighborhood, okay? If the residents of that neighborhood consolidate their resources, everyone begins to vote consistently on things like the sheriff, the district attorney, judges, school board. These people will be more amenable to looking out for the people who have voted them in, looking out for their interests. So on this war against rogue police or renegade police officers, the only real weapon that we have is not anger, it's not disgust, it's not outrage. It is voting. Vote, vote, vote. Vote. Begin to demonstrate that as a neighborhood, as a community, as a large body of peoples, we understand the concept and we will take power and vote the district attorney in or out of position. Then and only then will they take our position seriously.